5. Biggest enemies of Islam. Islam, one of the world's largest religions, with over 1.8 billion followers. Yet, throughout history, it has faced constant challenges. There have been individuals, ideologies, and forces that have tried to distort, divide, or attack the essence of Islam. So, who or what are the 5 biggest enemies of Islam? Let's dive in. Number 1. Extremism. Within, the greatest enemy of Islam is not external, but internal. Extremism, self-proclaimed defenders, twist its teachings to justify violence and oppression, distorting the true message of peace and compassion. Groups like ISIS and Al-Qaeda manipulate Islam's core principles for political and ideological gains, damaging its global image. Number 2. Islamophobia and media misrepresentation. The second enemy is Islamophobia. This is a growing hatred, prejudice, and fear of Islam and Muslims. It's fueled by negative media portrayals, biased political rhetoric, and stereotypes that paint Muslims as violent, backward, or out of touch with modern society. The media plays a huge role here. How many times have you heard the word Islamic terrorism used? The media often stereotypes a billion-strong community based on the actions of a few extremists. This creates a climate of fear and ignorance, alienating Muslims and reinforcing a false narrative about their faith. Number 3. Colonialism and imperialism. Colonialism and imperialism have been significant threats to Islam, as Western powers like Britain and France colonized Muslim-majority regions. This resulted in the destruction of cultures, the creation of arbitrary borders, and the loss of sovereignty. These actions sparked decades of conflict and instability across the Muslim world. The lasting legacy of colonialism continues to divide and destabilize regions to this day. Number 4. Secularism and loss of faith. The fourth enemy is secularism and the decline of faith. In a world that's increasingly turning to materialism and secular values, many young Muslims feel disconnected from their religious roots. As Islam's moral and spiritual framework is undermined by secular ideologies, there's a growing sense of alienation within Muslim communities, particularly in the West. When religion is pushed aside in favor of material wealth, individualism, or the pursuit of pleasure, it can cause young people to question their beliefs or feel disconnected from their cultural identity. Number 5. Corruption and dictatorship in Muslim-majority countries. Corruption and dictatorship in Muslim-majority countries have exploited Islam to manipulate the masses and oppress citizens. Authoritarian regimes misuse Islamic principles to maintain power, neglecting justice, equality, and mercy. This fosters poverty, unrest, and widespread distrust in both leadership and religion. Conclusion. So, what's the takeaway here? Islam, like any religion, faces enemies, but many of these enemies are misinterpretations, misrepresentations, and external forces that try to divide and destroy its true message. As followers of Islam, it's crucial to stand united against these forces, to promote peace, understanding, and justice, and to spread the true message of Islam, one of compassion, mercy, and tolerance. This is The Knowledge Vault, where we explore the truth behind the headlines and break down the most important issues. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content.